So Luca, 3-1 defeat against Bamber this afternoon to round off pre-season. Just firstly, your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, listen, I thought we were decent, to be fair. I thought we were excellent first half, and there was only one team in it, really. You know, they dominated possession, but I mean, the way in which we defended really well, the goalkeeper was excellent. We tried to play out in the right way of how we wanted to play, and then obviously took a really good goal. We also had a couple of other chances where we should maybe have gone in 2 or 3-0 up at half time. So yeah, we were really pleased with the first half. And then we came out second half, and again, it was disappointing. I mean, you know, obviously the referee's given a penalty and then apologised afterwards for it, which is a shame. But you know, that's made it 1-1, and then you know, obviously they score a decent goal, and then we're chasing the game a little bit then, and then we have a great chance to make it 2-2, and it ends up breaking down and going long, and ended up being 3-1. It's just, you know, it's disappointing, but at the same time we're really happy with where we're at. And you know, again, the performance today, I think the fans that are here, they've definitely seen the first half performance against you know, the Bamber Ridge side with a lot of quality, and I think they'll be pleased with what they've seen. And you know, like I said, I think we're ready to go.
Like I say, rounded off pre-season today, 7 games, 3 wins, some good performances. What have been your thoughts?
Yeah, I think overall, you know, again, it's similar to how we've always been. You know, we need to cut out those individual mistakes, but you know, at the same time, I think if you can, you know, attribute your goals to mistakes and you know, try and eradicate that, and I think on the whole the performances have been really good. And again, you know, we've had some good victories, we've had some clean sheets, we've had, you know, our main striker scoring 5 goals. You know, we're really pleased with where we're at, and I think the pre-season schedule, you know, thank you to all the clubs that came down to be part of the pre-season. I thought it was excellent. And then again, you've got the off-the-pitch stuff. People have been able to come and see the new facilities and how hard we've worked off the pitch to turn things around here. And I think an awful lot of people will be pleased as to the direction in which the club's going. You know, we take a lot of criticism from, you know, certain people, and obviously, you know, certain fan groups that say, you know, the club's in dire straits and this, that and the other. And I think just with the pre-season on the whole, on and off the pitch, I think we're showing that, you know, we've took our medicine with the relegation, and you know, we're ready to bounce back.
Bounce back, obviously, Maggle away, first game of the season next week. Just thoughts going into that one?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Like I said, we'll, you know, we're a club and a team that does our homework. We work very hard, and then we'll attribute a couple of training sessions this week around what we need to do on the day of the game. You know, we're going to approach most games this season where it's about us, you know, rather than the opposition. But at the same time, we'll show them the fullest respect, and you know, we know the qualities that they've got. They had a great season last year in this division, and you know, it's down to us to go and have a great season ourselves.